Welcome. Today we're going to do a tissue paper sun catcher craft together. So my name is Megan Coleman and I'm a content designer at Michaels. I love my job. I get to help make up some classes that we take in some of the stores. So it's really fun. I love making all kinds of things and I'm really excited to make this sun catcher with you today. So let's go over to the other camera and I'm going to show you what all kinds of supplies you're going to need for today's craft. So if you were able to get one of our camp boxes, it has everything you need to make this zebra sun catcher. It's got some other things to make some of the other crafts in this green box also, and then it has a surprise craft too, which is even more awesome. So when you open up your green kit, you're going to have lots of different surprises. There is enough for 3 different people to make together. So I'm going to use this booklet and you can flip through it. There's some really fun things. There's some stickers at the end. I love stickers. So today's craft is going to be on page 6. It's the tissue paper sun catcher with the zebra. And it shows you what materials you need, but I'm going to show you those materials also. So one of the most important things we're going to need for this craft is a stencil of a zebra. So this is what the stencil looks like. So make sure you find that in your box and put it on the table. You're also going to need some foam. So you're going to need 4 pieces of this white foam. So find that. You're going to need some tissue paper to make the sun catcher part. So here's my tissue paper squares. You're definitely going to need some glue. You're definitely going to need some scissors. And you have a cool set of markers that comes in the green box also. So we're going to use these to add some extra decorations to the zebra's legs. So there are a couple other things you will want nearby, and those other things are going to be some Chanel stems or pipe cleaners. You're going to need 2 of the black ones because you're going to use those to make this cute zebra's hair. There's also going to be a wiggle eye so that your zebra can see very well. And there's some stickers too that we're going to put onto this. So if you have all these things, you're ready to make with me. You're also going to need a pencil. So if you don't have a pencil handy, maybe go and grab that too. So what's great about our video today is that you can stop and you can go get the things you need. You can fast forward, you can slow down, you can rewind, you can watch it again and again and again, whenever you want to. So you're going to be able to make this sun catcher with me. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my white foam and I'm going to get my zebra stencil. And your zebra stencil has writing on one of the sides and the other side's blank. If it still has this center piece in it, you're just going to pop that right out because our zebra needs to be hollow because that's where the sun catcher part is going to go. So punch out that belly of your zebra if you haven't already. You're going to take your pencil and we're going to trace this pattern onto our white foam. Make sure that you can fit that whole entire shape. You might need to wiggle your zebra around so that you can make sure that you fit it onto this piece of foam. So here I go. I'm tracing it with my pencil. You're going to trace all the way around the outside. Make sure you get its tail. That's an important part. And then you're going to trace all the way around the inside. And the reason why you're going to trace all the way around the inside is because you're going to need to cut that out so that the sunshine can shine through. That's where your sun catcher is going. So I made all of these marks on this foam. And before I get my scissors, I'm going to do it again. And the reason why you're going to do it again is because you're going to make a zebra sandwich and you're going to put the tissue paper in between. And so you want another one of exactly the same thing on your other piece of foam so that you can make a zebra sandwich with a sun catcher in the middle. So I'm going to trace this one the same way I did before. I'm going to go all the way around the outside. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to trace around the inside too so I can push out the belly. There we go. All the way around the tail. And now I'm going to trace on the inside where the belly is. Whoop. Now, if you're having a hard time holding your stencil, maybe your grown-up can hold the stencil for you and you can use the pencil and get in there. So now I have 2 copies of the exact same zebra so that I can sandwich them together and make my sun catcher. And I'm going to take my pair of scissors and I'm going to cut out the outside line. So I'm going to start cutting out this outside line. When I was getting ready for this class today, I was thinking to myself, I wonder what sound a zebra makes. You know how sometimes they're like, a cow says moo, a dog says woof woof. What does a zebra say? I think it says, which is it eating grass, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. But this zebra is not going to be any ordinary zebra. It's going to be a very fancy zebra with lots of extra colors. So not just the black and white zebra that you might see at the zoo. This is going to be a super special kind of zebra that's got all the colors. So I'm doing the best I can cutting this out. And remember, we're going to have to do this twice. So I hope your cutting fingers are nice and strong and ready to go. Get all these pieces cut out so we can make a sun catcher. So we hope that you keep joining us for camp and showing up to make all the different crafts that you can. There we go. Now, what I was telling you before is we have to cut out the middle. And the middle is definitely the hardest part to cut out because, oh, how do you get to the middle? Well, the best way of getting to the middle is you're going to fold your foam in half and you're going to make a little cut, cut. And then that cut is where you can stick your scissors through in order to cut out the inside. So we're going to cut out this part because this is where our tissue paper is going to go. And this is where all the decoration and extra colors of your zebra are going to go. And going to make it the best looking zebra you have ever seen. So there we go. And that's zebra number 1. So now I'm going to go to my second piece of foam and I'm going to cut out zebra number 2. I'm going to cut out the outside part first. And if you're having a hard time cutting, or if you're not cutting quite as fast as me, you can always pause the video and then take your time cutting it out, or maybe go find an older brother or sister or somebody that you know that can help you cut this out if you're having a hard time with it. I bet somebody will help you. So I'm going all the way around the outside of the zebra. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing because we are making a zebra sandwich. I don't think I recommend eating a zebra sandwich, but who knows? Who knows? So this is a pretend zebra sandwich. Okay, this part's the tail. So there's the little tail, and then we got the back legs. And then we'll have the whole thing cut out. And I bet you remembered the part that we got to do next, which is the middle. So we're going to cut out the middle the same way. We're going to fold over our foam. We're going to make a little cut. And then we're going to stick our scissors through that cut in order to get the inside of the zebra to come outside of the zebra. And that's going to be where our sun catcher goes. All right. So if you need to stop the video so that you can catch up, you can do that. Or if you're right there with me, then we're ready to move on to the next step. So we have our 2 zebra outlines, and they're exactly the same. They sit on top of each other and they make a little sandwich. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some tissue paper in there, and we're going to put some zebra stripes in there, and then we're going to put them together in order to make our zebra. Ooh. So you also have a little tracing paper that has some triangles on it. So these triangles are going to go on some of your white foam also. So let's see here. If you think you can fit it on some of your scraps, you're welcome to do that, but they might not all fit on your scraps. So if you need to use another piece of foam, you got plenty of foam to be able to make them. So here are the stripes to the zebra, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut these, or not cut these. I'm going to go ahead and trace them first. So I'm going to trace all of these triangles. There we go. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to cut out those triangles as well. I think. Yeah. Cool. And you can make triangles for the front and for the back, or you can make triangles just for one side. If one side's like a fancy horse and one side's a fancy zebra, you can do it that way too. If maybe he's in disguise over here. But if you want to trace these twice, you can put the stripes on both sides too. So you're more than welcome to do that. So now I'm taking my scissors and I'm cutting out these triangles. Be careful so that you don't lose them. And the next step up, you're going to need some glue for this next step. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 triangles that we're going to put onto our zebra. And these triangles are the stripes that make the zebra the zebra. There we go. There's my triangles. So here's one of my zebras. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these zebra stripes on. Just making sure that I have it on the right side. So your final zebra is going to have a sticker on it. And this is what the sticker looks like right here. So you want to make sure that your final zebra is going to have its mouth. So I'm actually going to put the sticker on now. I'm going to cheat a little bit so I know which way to go. So see how this is the nose and this is the mouth of my zebra. So this is going to be my top piece. And on my top piece, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these stripes. So I'm going to glue these stripes on my top piece. Here I go. Let's see, maybe I'll lay them out. Ooh, that's a nice stripe. And then the little ones can go closer to like the neck. And if they don't reach all the way across, that's okay too. So don't worry about that. And you can put your stripes however you want. You don't have to put them in the same way that I'm doing. Here we go. Okay. Gonna need some glue. Gonna attach those stripes to the zebra. So I'm gonna alternate and make my triangles go this way, and then I'm gonna make my next stripe go this way, and then I'm gonna make the other stripe go this way. So see how I'm changing those triangles around? And I'm just putting a little bit of glue on each one of them. There we go. And I'm going to put some glue on this one. There I go. And I'm going to put some glue on this one. All right, I got my stripes for my zebra ready to go. And this is going to be the top of the zebra sandwich. Now this part's going to be the bottom of the zebra sandwich. So on the bottom of the zebra sandwich is where we're going to put all of our tissue paper squares. So make sure you still have some different colored tissue paper squares. And you're just going to put some glue like on the outline of the part that you cut out in the middle. And I'm just going to do this first part right here. I'm going to take my tissue paper squares and I'm going to go boom. And I'm going to cover up that space. Now you probably don't want your tissue paper squares to go over the sides of the zebra so that the stripes don't spill out of the zebra, but you can always kind of rip your pieces into smaller pieces so that they fit better. So if you need smaller pieces, you can rip those tissue squares a little bit smaller. If it does hang off a little bit, you can either cut it down at the end or you can leave it because it's your zebra and your zebra can look like whatever your zebra wants to look like. So here's some more colors. I'm adding in these tissue papers. Ooh, purple. This one stuck to my finger. So I'll just put it here. I feel like I need some red because I don't have red yet. I feel like this red square is going to look really nice right here. And I'm going to put some more glue on the part where the sun catcher is going. I'm just going to keep decorating and keep filling up that space with these tissue paper squares. I think there's a color I haven't used yet, which is green. Let me find a piece of green. See. I want my zebra to have all the colors possible. So here's a piece of green. I think I need some more blue because I really like blue. And I think I need some more red because I really like red. And I'm almost all the way full. Maybe one more. How about let's finish it off with yellow. Boop. So that's my sun catcher inside of my zebra. And remember, we were making a zebra sandwich. So before we make the zebra sandwich, I'm just going to show you what it's going to happen. Ooh, it's going to be like this. And look at all those pretty colors, and it can shine through the sun and still have the stripes. But we're also going to add on some hair. So the way that you make the hair, and you can make the hair on the tail and you can make the hair for the mane, is going to be using a pipe cleaner or a chenille stem. So you have two of these. So you can use a whole stem for the mane, and you can use a whole stem for the tail if you want to. You might not need both of them. It might be a lot of hair, but that's up to you. So I'm going to fold this in half and I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. And I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. And I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to fold each of these pieces in half and cut them. They don't have to be perfect because I don't know about you, but my hair is not perfect. It's all different lengths, and some hairs sometimes are longer than the others, and that's fine. I like it. So I'm cutting these in half and cutting them in half again to get some different pieces of hair. And we're going to put the hair on the inside of the zebra sandwich. So I'm going to move the stripes, and you're going to put some hair like coming up here and some hair coming back here. So you're going to want to use some glue. So here's some glue that's going to go down the neck so that it can attach all the hair. And then I'm going to attach these little hair pieces. Boop, boop. Nice. It's going to be some funky zebra hair, and I like it. I am here for it. Now, I don't know, you might want to cut some of these a little bit shorter, but I feel like my zebra has long hair and doesn't care. So my zebra is going to have some long bangs up here. And they are just fine with that. There we go. Okay. And now I'm going to put some more glue all the way around. And I'm even going to put some glue on top of what we just made with our hair. And put some glue up here at the ear. I'm putting glue all the way around because I'm about to attach these two pieces of zebra together to make our sun catcher. There we go. Lots of glue all over. Here comes the sandwich. So I'm going to lay this on top of it, make sure I match it up, make sure my hair doesn't sneak through too far. So pull your hair up, get it out of your eyes. There we go. Oh yeah, that's some good looking hair. And when this dries, you can definitely give this zebra some cool style. You can make them smaller if you want to cut those down if you don't like them that long, but I like them. So make sure that you smush the rest of your zebra in place. So you have, there we go, some stripes. You got the zebra's nose, you got the zebra's hair, you got your sandwich, you got your sun catcher. Uh-oh, this zebra hair needs to stay down while it's drying. But there is one thing our zebra is missing. Actually, there might be two things our zebra is missing. Our zebra is definitely missing an eyeball, and I know we can fix that. And our zebra might need some more stripes. And I have just the way to add some more stripes for our zebra. So there's the hair. You should have a wiggle eye somewhere in your box. So find your wiggle eye. You only need one because it's a side view. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my wiggle eye. And I'm going to put it in the sun catcher underneath the ear. Yes. Oh my gosh, so cute. So the other thing we need to do is I think we need a few more decorations on the legs. I think we need some more stripes happening on the zebra. So I'm going to find those markers we have in our pack. So in your green box, you have some markers. And I'm going to color some more stripes on the legs of the zebra because these are looking kind of bare. And I mean, if it's this colorful and this beautiful at the top, I think the legs need some extra pizzazz also. So I'm just going to take the colors and I'm going to make stripes because it is a zebra after all. So I made a purple stripe on each one of the legs. And then I'm going to take another one of the colors. And I'm going to leave a little space because I want some white and some color. And I'm going to make those stripes on the zebra. Change my colors. Oh yeah. That looks amazing. And maybe some orange. Might as well use all the different colors. This is looking really good. And then I'm going to use the black to kind of like make the hooves or the horseshoes because I think zebras could wear horseshoes. They're probably cousins, I'm pretty sure. So there we go. Then we got some black. Now I think we're also missing a little bit more hair on this tail. So you should still have a whole nother Chanel stem. So you're not going to need to use all of it, or if you have any pieces left from your other hair cutting adventure, you can use those on the tail. But just cut yourself a couple of small pieces, just like we did before. I'm going to cut a couple of small pieces. Boop. Let me show you what I'm doing. They're about the same size, maybe a little bit smaller than the other ones. I'm just going to get a couple of them, and I'm going to put a spot of glue all over this tail. And then I'm just going to start laying down the pieces. Now, Chanel stems can be kind of hard to glue. So you want to put a puddle, not a puddle, but maybe a little spot of glue, and then stick these stems. And you're just going to have to let it dry to be able to get it to have a good stick. Oh yeah. And there you have it. That is your Suncatcher zebra. I would sit it on the table for a little bit longer. Maybe go get a snack and come back, and then you can have this all dry. And when your zebra is all dry and ready to go, you can hold it up towards the sun. You can see the light shine through on that Suncatcher, and you can have fun. You can name your zebra. You can make a couple more, maybe give one to a friend. So that's our zebra Suncatcher for today. I hope that you had a lot of fun. I know I did, and I can't wait to make the next craft with you.